Hi, Aquarius. I'm going to just come out and be straight with you guys. Once again, I fell out of line. I got out of line, and I once again skipped over your sign. It was supposed to come right after Capricorn, and instead I went right to Pisces and Aries. So Aquarius, I apologize for the delay, but this is your reading for the week of the 18th to the 24th, general energies. And you're seeing this a couple days late anyway, so take it 7 days out, Aquarius. So you just experienced a full moon in your sign. We're heading out of Leo season, which hopefully reestablished our sense of self. Our sense of, you know what? More than our sense of self, Aquarians, our sense of purpose, our sense of understanding why we're here, why we were put on this planet, and the courage to just believe in it and do it with all of our hearts. So Leo season started out a little bit rocky, actually, in terms of its full potential, its full capacity. It was a little bit muted, to be honest with you. So now, as we move toward Virgo season, we look for ways to make our world work. And I think for you guys, it's more of we're looking for ways to find our purpose and make it work, but also be acknowledged for it. Because as much as you all really love to do things for others, you want to be recognized for it. You are not people who are okay with the behind closed doors charity work. You like to be out front, speaking your mind and being acknowledged for all that you do. This week was a difficult week, Aquarians, because it is a very karmic week. There's just some really tough lessons and tough decisions and things that we would have rather not dealt with coming up. I can't see how that wouldn't frustrate even somebody as level-headed as you. Though I do have to say, the way that you can usually hold your composure is a gift to us all. When you have an Aquarian friend, best friend, an Aquarian in your life, you have somebody in your life that you know is going to have a level head even when things get stressed out. Somebody that's going to be able to see through, to see the forest through the trees. And also have this optimistic perspective on life. Usually, you do have a sense of setting high expectations for the people in your life because you believe in the very best of them, Aquarius. I think that you, above any other sign, see the best in the world, the potential in the world, the potential in its people. I suppose that this could be a blessing and a curse, right? This week, let's see, was it more of a blessing or was it more of a curse? Sometimes I think that even you can get a little bit frustrated with life. A little bit frustrated because you see people not doing the best and you wonder why. Why are you not doing your best? Why are you not trying your hardest? Why are you not being the full person that I know that you can be? Instead, you are distracted by a lot of different things, which can be wonderful and can be playful, but when are you going to get your shit together and make things work? When are you going to stop being distracted? Or if I dare say it, grow up. and figure out how to make your life work for yourself instead of constantly leaning on everybody around you. I feel a bit of frustration this week with you, Aquarians. I feel like you get the attention of people that you don't necessarily want. And the people you do want are looking in the wrong direction. And sometimes you sit here and wonder, what's the reason for this? Why? 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 I can't tell you that there's a reason. But I can tell you that you're amazing because you always look for one. And maybe that's that mindset that keeps you going. That keeps you, that belief system that keeps you fueled. But this week, there is an issue. It could be with Pisces, could be with another Aquarius or a Libra. There's an issue of, why weren't you there for me? Listen, I get that I'm the level-headed one, and I get the one that I'm the one that always figures out how to make things work. But for God's sake, could I for once be the one that just cries and breaks down and doesn't need to do everything for everybody else and figure everything out? When do I get to just break for a second and not have the answers? I mean, the truth is, your mind, Aquarius, is always going to have the answers. It's the way that it's built. But you really are lacking or seeking in your life that person that you can be weak around. Not that you're a weak person. Not that you're a codependent person. I don't think you're any of those things. But this concept of, do I always have to be strong? Do I always have to be the level-headed one? This is a trying week. It would test the toughest of metals. I think that the past isn't so much coming up to haunt you, like karma isn't so much coming around as it is almost playing before your eyes. You realizing, holy shit, look at how much I really keep going for, look at how I'm always keeping going for everybody else. Look at how much I'm always investing. Now, listen, you have a fine time taking care of you. You have a fine time of knowing who you are and setting good boundaries for yourself. That's true. What I'm saying is this week, though, it is a little bit challenging when all eyes are on you. Expecting. I know that you do like to have, be appreciated and be validated, be recognized is what I should say. But the expectations this week can be a little bit too much. Like people expecting you to make magic every 5 seconds. It's like, do you really need my magic to go get you a bowl of fucking cereal? 'Cause I don't think so. Do you really need my magic to go and pick up toilet paper? You passed 3 CVS's on your way home. There's that kind of irritation happening this week. A frustration with the metal and the constitution of other people around you. And maybe even thoughts of just going off on your own for a second. Going on a vacation of one. There's frustration here. And I understand. Maybe just the opportunities that you want and you feel that you deserve are not coming. And you're like, really? Really? they're not coming for me, but maybe that asshole gets something. Like, it's not that you're a spiteful, jealous person. It's that you do have a very firm sense of yourself and what you contribute. And you're kind of like, what have I done to make people miss me? Like this miss me. Like, not miss me as in they long for me, but miss me as in almost like why are they overlooking me? This could have something to do with a very specific person as well. Frustration with the attention of a very specific person that is supposed to be on you, and yet it's not. Somebody quite unique in and of their own, in and of themselves. It could be a potential employer. Also, this could be an opportunity. Something that is very unique. Something that is very eye-catching. Someone that just doesn't seem to recognize how unique and eye-catching you are as well. You are not comfortable with uncomfortable. You are not comfortable with heavy emotions. And there's somebody in your life that's just maybe making you feel things that you do not want to feel. Or a situation in your life that you do not want to feel. A level of frustration with life that you are, quite honestly, Aquarius, pretty much fucking done with. There's a lot of frustration. I've always known you to be able to be interested and optimistic in even the most ridiculous situations, to be able to distance yourself emotionally so that you can see things logically. Yeah. Let me say this, Aquarius. If, and this is very unlike you, for any reason you have been holding back anything, let it out this week. Let it out. Don't try to be politically correct, which you usually don't care about. But for some reason, I just feel like even just saying out loud, are you kidding me? Maybe you really have to say out loud, you literally chose that over me? Are you serious? And like literally, like are you, I mean, this week using, like letting it out and saying, using your words, using your voice, letting it out and saying it and just calling people out for their own bullshit is going to help you so much. It's going to bring you a great amount of abundance, and it's actually going to break through this kind of stagnation that you've been living in. It's actually gonna help the situation move forward by speaking up. Like if an employer, somebody that you're trying to get a job with has called you, oh yeah, luck, good luck. Take a leap of faith, Aquarius, in yourself. And whatever hesitation or doubt you might have had, but for whatever reason you've been trying to like hold your tongue, don't do it anymore. Like let it out. Like put yourself right into the thick of things and take a chance. I think doing something that others advised you against is advisable this week. Just saying. Because I think what really needs to happen is you need to get away from whoever you've been listening to for a long time. You need to get away from them. Not forever, but for a while. You definitely need to try something new. There's so many different ways to use your voice, Aquarius. Social media is a very good way. I think that what you have to say always helps other people, and has served people in a very wonderful way. In other words, your voice is always ending up in abundance for other people. This week, when you use your voice, it's going to be your own abundance that you experience. But you have to speak out. Like, you have to say those things that normally you wouldn't say, and maybe even say them in a less delicate way than you would say them. Because holding back this week is unadvisable. You want to stand out? Here's your chance. But you might have to be a little bit rude to do it. Do it. Don't wait. Don't hesitate, and don't worry about whoever else's feelings you're going to feel. Oh my God, I feel it so much. There is a specific person that you want to speak right to, Aquarius. There is a specific person that you want to speak right to. And this mother had the nerve. They had the nerve to not notice you. And you're pissed. There is somebody that you want to speak right to. You need to speak right to them. Could be a Taurus. Pisces. This is Libra or Scorpio. There is a person that you need to say something to. And I feel like maybe you've been talking to them indirectly. Almost like, passive aggressively. Through other people or through memes on social media. Sometimes you have that roundabout way of communicating your message. You need to say this directly to that person. You need to call them out on their shit. And once you do, it's going to work magic for you. I'm serious. This week, you need to say what is on your mind. As arrogant or conceited as it may seem, it doesn't matter. You need to say the words, and you need to say it to this specific person. It's this specific person. Beautiful, dark, beautiful eyes. Something that you admire a great deal. Like I said, it could be an opportunity, but this would be going right up to the boss and saying, you gave that raise and that promotion to Sarah, Sue, John, Billy, whatever. I know I was right for the position. There's no reason for you to have looked me over. I am right here. And I am fantastic at this. Something that self-assured that could be mistaken for arrogance. But you want answers, you want to know, you want to understand. Though using those words is magical this week. It is going to literally rip open opportunities for you. You have to be able to do it. That is going up and confronting a person that you needed to confront. Throwing caution to the wind. why should I even give a at this point? Why should I even care what might come out of this? You don't have to swear at somebody, but definitely don't try to be politically correct or poetic with them. Call them out. Because normally you would always try to be refined in how you speak to somebody. You're very articulate. But this week, use your articulate and add, like, throw in a little spice. Like, let yourself be proud of yourself and acknowledge your own gifts and abilities and talent. And do not let anybody overlook you or mistake you. But this has got to be a direct message, not an actual DM where you're typing. This should be eye contact, like looking directly in somebody's eyes. Looking directly in their eyes. Because they have had plenty of opportunity to see you and acknowledge you. And for some reason, still, they haven't. So you need to confront them straight up. Literally, how stupid could you be? No longer passive aggressively saying it online or whatever. No more of that. No more of that. It's done. You're done with that. There's no more. You've had enough. I'm serious. You're done. Yep. You're good and done. I mean, honestly, you're doing this, your motivation has got to not be an expectation of, oh, I'm going to get the job anyway. Can't be. Your doing this has got to be an expectation of, I'm doing this for me because I need to feel better. Because I'm just kind of had it up to the line. And I'm going to say what I need to say because my words need to be heard. It is going to be magic for you. You could be speaking directly to a Taurus or somebody that's an authority figure, somebody with a lot of power, somebody with a lot of bulk and personality. But it's going to be your breakthrough. And that's what I want you to remember. Remember, it's not an expectation of, oh, I'm going to get the job anyway. But it's almost like breaking through this spiritual barrier of, fuck it, I'm done. I want to be more. I've grown out of this skin. It's like breaking out of your skin. And it's going to heal you and help your life progress. And it's a little bit out of your character, to be honest with you. So what? We try new things to learn new things. We try new things because old things aren't working. And so, Aquarius, try speaking out this week in the most blunt of ways, directly to the person that you need to say it to. Just question them. And make damn sure that you include the whole laundry list of why you deserve better. And why it's so unintelligent for them to have chosen or selected or paid attention to anything else. For at the very least, it'll make you feel better. I'm going to do a deeper read to understand a little bit better what the situation is. We're using tarot over on Vimeo, and we'll also do a romance read. If you don't follow me over to Vimeo, I want to say thank you. Aquarius. Hi, Isame. Thank you so much for your continued support. Please do like this video as well as subscribe to the channel if this is your first time watching. Ring that bell so that you'll know when I go live. Ringing the bell is the only way you'll know. And I will see you guys. Like I said, this should go honestly through Sunday, but we can push it out another couple of days. This is a very karmic week. So if you want things to change, be the change. I'll talk to you guys next week or on Vimeo. Bye.